A heavenly seagull. The island which built a nest forever, being deprived of its mind by the blue grandeur of Tadohe. The lake on the sea, with a history of 5,000 years. On island, the island to complete a rough sketch for a strong country in the ocean dreaming of a better tomorrow than today. The lake village, which takes the lead for the future, holding the Korean peninsula, is motioning you to come toward it. The dimensions are 1.4 times Yeosu. The coastline length is a total of 29 kilometers. The name of An Island came from the shape of the island that looks like a goose. Another name, Lake on the Sea, is the An Harbor, and is not influenced under the storm as a fortress blessed with natural barriers for defense and regarded as a strategic point from old times. The place which got the spotlight due to the relics of the Stone Ages uncovered from the bridge construction work site in 2007. Especially, the excavation of obsidian was a precious evidence that they traded with Japan at that time. The long-cherished ambition of about 500 inhabitants is achieved. 5 years after breaking ground, the Ando Bridge connecting Gumo Island and an island shows the majestic structure. The stepping stones healing the broken waterway and scattered heart. To An Island, villagers who take inconvenience and vexation as their destinies. The desperate wish was carried out. The abundant fishing resources are the blessing and assets for anglers who enjoy their leisure time as well as the people who make a living in the sea. The place where you can always find and catch fresh marine products as much as you want. That's the very reason that you can often meet female divers who have become rare these days. It's really wonderful to see them go underwater whenever we see them. As their intense motions with only a dilly bag are continuing, the life and the dream of a mother who raised their sons and daughters are growing ripe. The 6 An Island female divers who are attached to An Island Fishing Village cooperatives are guaranteed of the steady income comparatively due to the fertile sea. The thoughtless overfishing will cause disaster, which is coming back to them like a boomerang. So they keep a sharp lookout to protect the ecological system, releasing the seeds. To continue the fame of the days of half fish, half water, An Island villagers are pondering on the breakthrough of not fishing to catch but to breed. The government selected Cheonnam Tadohe-styled ocean farm business to keep contriving to cultivate the abundant sea with An Island as a center. The farm is easy to control due to plenty of prey for the fish and the appropriate geographical features. It's now gathering expectation. The artificial farm where fish can eat, enjoy and grow as much as they want. The farm will give fishermen a higher income and customers a supply of fish and safe domestic products in spite of foreign ones by nurturing healthy marine products. The History Museum is one of the charming attractions which allow us to compare yesterday and today of fishing villages in Korea. An Island is a representative fishing village for the experience, which received the prize of the President of Korea as the best fishing village in 2006. In experiencing activities for a fishing village of An Island, you can enjoy the rocks on the seashore with a cool offshore wind, fishing on the boat, and other various experiencing activities with female divers, as the unique programs are always operating in the inhabited island. An Island, as a natural port and a pollution-free clean nature, has many attractions, including the clean sea. Among them on the island, okapi is in the spotlight as a health assistant food for exhaust moderner, as it has thicker thorns than ordinary okapi on land. The way to Sang Mountain is about 200 meters above sea level, as it is created as a neat and clean walk. After taking a breath in the Palgakjong, where you can have an awesome 360-degree view of Kumo Islands, you can climb up to the top of Mount Sang and you will find the Pongsudae site. The construction period has never been mentioned, but it's presumed that it would be similar with the Pongsudae on Mount Mang in Kumo Island, which is facing each other. If you walk along the Ole Road, which is preserved well with the old stone wall, you can feel the quiet atmosphere of the peaceful lake village. The pride of this island is, after all, the beach. Pekgumpo Beach, whose meaning of the name came from the fine sand, and Ia Pomongdol, whose stones became round by the waves in time, present you the beautiful summer memory you will never forget. The island, overflowing with unconventional spectacle attractions throughout the years, is a paradise resort for families with cozy accommodations and a camp where you can enjoy clean nature and the substantial marine products just caught in the sea, including the generous heart of fishing villagers. This is time to repay the unlimited grace given from nature. Before we are too late, we have to set the clock of the ecological system back to hand down the abundant sea. The island which draws a sail in the blue sky, where seabirds are flying, and dreams of a revival of the golden fishing ground long ago. The land where fishermen have worked hard for developing a new way on the sea, a repository of infinite lives. An Island invites you to the island on the lake that will take lead of the future of the sea.